Hey, what's up you guys? It's Caboose bringing you another Marvel's Avengers video, and today what I got for you guys here is a ton of news. We got some gameplay of Black Panther in action. A brand new villain was also revealed, and a new MCU suit is coming to the game for Captain America. Before we jump into everything though, I wanted to ask you guys, of course, if at any point you enjoy the video, if you could consider leaving a like rating on it. It would show your support, and I would really appreciate it. So if you enjoy the video at any point, leaving a like rating would be awesome. And also, if you're new here and you like the content going up on my channel, whether it's videos on Marvel's Avengers like this one, or maybe it's reaction videos that you like, videos on the upcoming Guardians of the Galaxy game, whatever it might be, if you like the content on this channel, also consider hitting that subscribe button and hit that notification bell to be immediately notified when a video goes live. Lastly, wanted to remind you guys, I am sponsored by G Fuel. Get yourself some tubs, shaker cups, starter kits, cans, and also if you'd like to pre-order the Venom Let There Be Carnage G Fuel, just use that link in the description box below, and if you grab yourself anything, make sure to use code Caboose at checkout. And with all that being said, let's get into this. Okay, so as it turns out, a couple of people got the opportunity to get some hands-on with Black Panther for Marvel's Avengers. Unfortunately, I was not one of them, but IGN was, and they gave us a ton of gameplay to get a look at. I'm not going to show you everything, as I don't want to just essentially re-upload their video, and there is a ton of information that they provide in their hands-on impressions for Black Panther, which I will leave linked in the description box below. But I do want to go over some of the gameplay, show it off for you guys, and as well provide my thoughts and my impressions of what we're seeing. And well, what we're seeing is really impressive so far, and based as well on what some of the reviews are from the people who have got their chance to play as the character, he is a ton of fun to play as, which gets me very excited. There's just something about Black Panther that I'm noticing that I don't notice that much with any of the other characters on the roster, and that's a level of fluidity when it comes to his combat. There's a nice flow to his combat that I don't really notice with other characters on the roster, except for maybe Captain America for me. And another thing as well that I like from what I'm seeing, and this is actually something that people have complained about when it comes to characters like Thor or Iron Man, is that his hits look like they have quite a bit of impact to them. I don't know what it's going to be like when we have the controller in our hands this Tuesday, but from what I'm witnessing, it looks like each hit has some real power to them with Black Panther. Speaking of power, they showed off some of the abilities for Black Panther. First off, his ranged attack is some daggers that he tosses, which look really cool, a lot of fun to use. They also showed off one of his heroic abilities where he tosses a spear at his enemies, and apparently it can penetrate through multiple enemies, which I think is awesome. I can't wait to use that in game. It looks badass. And then finally they showed off the character's ultimate where he spawns a giant panther, and it looks so cool. And I think with that you also get some buffs where you take some less damage and dish out more damage, which is amazing. Everything we've seen so far when it comes to gameplay for Black Panther is delivering on all levels for me. I cannot wait to try out this character come Tuesday. IGN also gave us a look at the hub area for the War for Wakanda expansion, and it looks beautiful. This is the best outpost that we've seen or got for this game. It's much better than the helicarrier and as well that shield outpost that we got. I love the design of this biome. It seems like Crystal Dynamics has 100% nailed Wakanda and as well the character of Black Panther. All it comes down to now is whether or not there's a lot of content to play here and how long the story for this expansion is going to last. A lot of journalists out there mentioned that they played through the first two story missions of the War for Wakanda expansion, and each mission lasted about 30 minutes, so here's hoping that there's quite a bit of those. And as it turns out, in one of those first two missions, you actually face off against a brand new villain coming to Marvel's Avengers as part of this expansion, being Crossbones. You're seeing a screenshot of the character on screen right now, and oh my goodness, that design is so cool. From what I can tell, it doesn't look like there's any gameplay of the actual boss battle against Crossbones that's online or available anywhere, but we might get a look at it when we get the war table for War for Wakanda this upcoming Monday. Either way, once again, that design is sweet, and hopefully Crossbones is a worthy addition to Marvel's Avengers and not just a throwaway villain like with what they did with Abomination and Taskmaster. Lastly, and this is some pretty unexpected news, we get a brand new MCU suit revealed for Captain America, and it's his look from the first Avengers movie. It was said on the Marvel's Avengers social channels that the suit is going to be dropping alongside the War for Wakanda expansion on August 17th, and it does come equipped with the MCU shield, so you don't have to worry about that. And yeah, once again, this is a complete surprise. I was not expecting this. I thought after they did kind of the Avengers Endgame MCU stuff that that's what they were going to continue the trend with, especially with Black Panther on the horizon. I know they did the Black Widow suit from the movie, but that felt more of like a one-off to to help promote the movie as it was just coming out. So this ended up being a welcome surprise, and to be honest, more of this please. I want some more MCU suits in this game. The only thing that kind of sucks is how much they're gonna cost. Also, kudos to Crystal Dynamics for making the Avengers 1 Captain America suit not look as goofy as it does in the movie, especially the cowl. Oh my goodness, it looks so bad in the first movie. And with that said, we're just a few short days away from the War for Wakanda expansion for Marvel's Avengers, and I gotta say my excitement is starting to rise. Having journalists get a hands-on with the game and say that it's good and the character is fun, it gets me really excited. The only things I'm still a little weary about, and especially based on what I've been reading, is that the DLC's length may not be as long as some people are expecting it to be. I hope that's not the case. I want there to be plenty of content to play here. Fingers crossed for that. Still, I'm going to be bringing you guys a ton of content next week, so make sure you're subscribed to the channel and you got those notifications on so you're immediately notified when a video goes live. And with that said, I now want to kick it to you guys. Let me know your thoughts on everything in the comments section below. What do you think about Black Panther's gameplay? What do you think about the Wakandan outpost? What do you think about the Captain America suit from the first Avengers being added into the game? Sound off in the comments below, and of course, if you enjoyed today's video, if you could consider leaving a like rating on it, it would show your support and I would really appreciate it. I'm Caboose, and you can click on screen to make your way to one of the other videos on the channel, or you can click my logo to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. You can also follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Those links are going to be in the description. Drop a like if you enjoyed, leave a comment if you have an opinion, and subscribe if you're new. See you guys later.